Overview presentation for the UniResMan Hotel Property Management System. I'm Doug Ash, a partner with UniResMan Software, Inc. In this presentation, we're going to talk about who the developer is, how modern software can help you, the benefits you can realize, our Smart Hotel Software Initiative, providing an end-to-end solution, other presentations, the next step you can take, and how to contact us. UniResMan Software Inc. is a Vancouver, Canada-based company. We've been in business since 1990 with thousands of clients all over the world. We sell our product globally and we support it locally. Modern software can certainly help. Windows-based software everyone learns in school, so having a property management system that's based in Windows is just a logical thing to do. Being able to use your mouse, having color on the screen, being able to double-click, right-click, single-click, press F1 for help. All the things that you just expect with Windows software. We layer on top of Microsoft SQL Server for our database, and it seamlessly connects with other Microsoft Office tools like Excel and Word. Hardware is available for modern software because it runs on top of the latest operating systems and the latest hardware. And of course you can get local support. This is modern software. Support is available. We've identified 8 major benefits that people have been experiencing by using modern software. Being able to have guest history, stay history, activity history, staff training, integration to other systems such as accounting, such as your point of sale, food and beverage, your phone system. Being able to increase your revenue using yield management, being able to have packages, either published packages or on the fly, being able to take advantage of the internet, having flexibility and security. All great benefits. Now let's talk about each one of these in some detail. Guest history. After all, this is the hospitality industry, which would be nothing without our guests. So being able to keep stay history every time a guest comes and stays at your property, being able to keep activity history when they do other things at your property, being able to track guest preferences and all the things that make a guest feel welcome, such as welcoming a guest back during check-in. And we think that by providing a personalized service to a guest, you will create a bias towards the property and you'll realize more repeat visits. Staff training, of course, is a very important part of any software that you use. Being able to retain current valued staff by having modern software, reducing the training time and reducing the costs for new staff, making the software easy to use, easy to train, what's called user-friendly in the business, having customized fields are all benefits of modern software. Integration of the various pieces of software in your property is a huge time and money saver. Being able to directly integrate with the call accounting system on the phones, with the bar, with the restaurant, with the gift shop, with in-room movies, with all the various systems that are producing transactions that will appear on the guest folio. These should seamlessly flow from one piece of software to the other with no rekeying or messy imports. And of course, being integrated to your accounting system will remove the necessity to rekey your journal entries. The data should follow from night audit right into your accounting system. Revenue or yield management is an excellent way to increase your revenue. Being able to have different rates for different seasons, different rates for different days of the week, different rates for different number of people, different rates for different room types. All things, of course, that are absolutely required. Being able to have availability controls, for minimum length of stay, being able to close a rate completely, to get rid of the low yielding rates when you know you're going to be busy. Both reactive rates, where a rate will drop off automatically as your property gets full, or a proactive rate, such as a minimum length of stay. The reservation clerks won't have to worry about which rate to quote. The software will enforce the rules that are set by the yield management. Packages are an important part of many properties. Being able to combine a room with a meal, or a room with parking, or a room with a variety of other things, and being able to allocate the revenue. So while the guest sees a single number on their folio, under the covers you're able to allocate some of the revenue to your lodging, some of the revenue to food and beverage, some of the revenue to your other revenue classes within the property. So published rates, which are fixed packages, or packages on the fly where you're going to be able to build an itinerary that suits the guest. The guest will phone and you'll be able to custom build an itinerary of just the things that they want for their stay, and be able to give them a price, not only a price, but also be able to reserve all of these extra things, not just a room, but all of the other things as well that differentiates your property from other properties. The internet gives you the ability to level the playing field. You can give inventory to the booking engines like Expedia and Orbitz and Travelocity and track the inventory you give them, track what the uptake has been, and the like. You can also capture reservations on your own website, which of course will save the costs of using either a third-party booking engine or one of the big booking engines. The key thing is that you want to have a single inventory so that the availability that you see from the computers inside your property is the same availability that you see when you check on the internet. The rates may be different because you may have different offerings inside or on the website, but it should be the same availability, single inventory. And when a guest makes a reservation, it should come into your reservation and reserve the room to avoid accidental double booking. So you don't have to rekey, you don't have to do messy imports. And of course the other thing with the internet is being able to email the confirmations to your guests. Flexibility, of course, is one of the big keys to getting the right software. And only you will know what sort of reservations you want to take. One guest in one room, one guest with two rooms, two guests in one room with one paying or two paying, corporate accounts getting a discount, travel agents getting a commission, groups where the group pays the room and the guest pays extra, being able to track your corporate accounts through accounts receivable. All the different things that matter to you have to be modeled in the software. Keeping your data secure is very important. Being able to grant access to given users to specified tasks, and then within the tasks specified functions. So they can take reservations but they cannot do a delete. They can take reservations but they can't do a price override. They can do a check-in but only if the room is clean. This is the sort of very granular control you can get with UniResMan. On the credit card side, having an encrypted credit card file will dramatically reduce incidence of fraud. People will not be able to find credit cards except by using our software. And the software has security built in. Who's allowed to use the credit cards, who's allowed to look at the credit cards, and even looking will log a transaction into a security file. Time, date, user, credit card examined. All things that matter a lot. UniResMan is PCI compliant, that's the Personal Card Institute, which is formed of Visa and MasterCard. And we obey all the rules that matter, such as displaying the credit card only the last 4 digits. This is a very important consideration. If you can imagine what would happen to your business if you couldn't use credit cards. Wow. Smart Hotel Software is an initiative started by UniResMan. It combines all the pieces that you need for a full solution for your property. The front office or property management system, the back office, accounting, payroll, human resources, perhaps electronic funds transfer, marketing using a customer relationship management software, point of sale food and beverage, telephone call accounting, keyless door locks, and many of the other systems, in-room movies for example. all combined with local support. So we're able to offer a full solution by partnering with companies that provide the other pieces of the smart hotel software. There are many other very specific presentations in this set, such as the control screen where you can see your property at a glance, making various kinds of reservations, checking in, checking out. I would urge you to look at the movies that make sense to you and watch them at your leisure and ask questions. Phone us and ask questions or email us for anything that's of concern to you. The next step is to consider what you like and what you don't like about your current system. In other words, determine your needs in detail. Only by determining your needs will you know when you've got them satisfied. You can preview our presentations to see how close our solution can be. You can schedule a personal one-on-one presentation from the staff here at UniResMan, and we will show you just what you want to see. We'll address your specific concerns rather than in a movie with a live person. You should establish a budget, and if you're not sure, we suggest 2 to 5% of 1 year's revenue for replacing your systems. And of course, think about your timeline as well, because you want to make sure that you're not installing new systems when you're really busy. You can contact us by email, info@uniresman.com, by phone, and you can get more information from us from our website, UniResMan.com. Thank you for watching this movie.